What it do? What it do? It's your boy Big Val, Opinion, and I'm back with another live. Hope everybody's having a blessed day today. Hope everyone had a great week this week. Let's thank the Lord for that. That's something we can rejoice in. Um, Creepy T, what's up? Man, y'all saw the title. Y'all saw the title, man. We gonna have a little talk, a little discussion briefly here. You know what I'm saying? And why is it important? What does it take to be a parent? Why is it important to be a parent? What up, Diamond? Been a while, Diamond. How you been? People, come on in here. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. It's Friday night. And I'm going down. Tell you. Y'all already know me. It's Friday, man. Come on in. Hit that like button, man. Let's get on in here. Get on in here. It's Friday night. I'm going down. Get in here, man. It's Friday. Happy Friday. It's Friday night. It's going down. Call your girl and tell her rain. Heavy music, tracing rolling winds. It's a party. It's a party. David, what's up, brother? Friday night's going down. David, what's up, brother? Chicago in the building, man. Chicago in the building. Hey, David, feel free to hit the link, brother. Feel free to hit the link, brother. And I just got paid. Feeling like a boss, baby. With all this money I made. Gotta buy me a fresh outfit. Go to the barber shop and clean my face. All of the girlfriends, you was around my way. Break up that Johnny Taylor. Just right Michelle. Then I gotta grab. Y'all know it's Friday. And I gotta smoke one to the face. It's a party going on. All the pretty ladies from around the way. Can't wait till I get back. Make sure you don't be late. Friday night's going down. Call your girl and tell her rain. Heavy music, tracing rolling. It's a party, you're invited. Come on, Friday night's going down. Call your girl and tell her rain. Music, tracing rolling. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get on. Get on with the regular scheduled program. Y'all saw the title. Coming in the door. Y'all saw the title. Responsibilities of being a parent, man. And what does it take? Why do people feel like why do people feel the need to blame others for their shortcomings? You know what I'm saying? You create these offsprings, and it's up to you to take care of these offspring. Who's responsible for your offspring? Who's responsible for your child? You know what I'm saying? We seeing today, in today's era, we seeing a lot of We see a lot of parents pointing the fingers other than looking in the mirror. We seeing a lot of parents starting to point the finger other than looking in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? We got Brother David coming on. Add him in here, man.
Yo.
What's going on, my brother?
You got it, my brother. What's the deal with it?
Man, not much, man. It's good to see some brothers coming out and speaking on this topic of R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
every time we see new brothers come out, we try to encourage brothers to come out and speak, you know what I'm saying, and have a voice, because if we don't take up for ourselves as men,
ain't nobody gonna do it.
Ain't nobody gonna do it, brother. Ain't nobody gonna do it. So welcome to the platform.
And ain't nobody gonna take it serious until we stand up for ourselves.
Exactly, brother. Exactly, man. Welcome to the platform. I want to let you know that you're more than welcome to come on this platform anytime I'm on here, man. And really good to have you on here, because you can speak to the degree of Chicago and what it's like in Chicago. How long you lived and resided in Chicago? Your whole life, or
whole life, man? 50 years. 50 years.
See what I'm saying? So what better person to get some input from than somebody who know about the grounds and the ways of Chicago? Yeah. And so it's people coming in. People gonna be coming in. You gonna see people in the comments, man. This is David. David is a Chicago native. You know what I'm saying? So let the people know a little bit about you, man, and make sure y'all go over and check David out, check his page out, subscribe to his channel, man. Listen to what the man talk about, from politics to R. Kelly, the Crooked County.
Yeah.
All of it, man.
It's so much to talk about when it comes to Chicago. It's man, anything you want to talk about, you can almost get a good conversation about it, because it's a lot going on. But one thing's for sure, I'm born and raised Chicago, Illinois, Cook County. I basically been all around the city. My folks is from the South Side, so I was born out south. I moved to Cabrini Green when I was like 1. I stayed there till I was like 11. Then we moved on to what is called the Gold Coast, and then we moved from there. I know I'm kind of speeding, but it's like, you know.
Oh yeah.
But then we moved from there to what's called West Town. We moved from Cabrini Green to what's called West Town. It's like a mixed neighborhood. So let me go back. Cabrini Green. We moved from Cabrini Green to the outskirts of Cabrini Green, Chicago Avenue, and Orleans. It's like right in between the ghetto and downtown, you know, back in the day. And so I went to the school called Jenna, which was in Cabrini Green. I went to a school called Jenna. Then we moved out, and I went to a school called Ogden on the Gold Coast, and moved to what's called West Town, I think it's called. It's like Augusta and Walcott, mixed neighborhood. Then I moved out west, where I really grew up at, from like 13 to 30. And then, you know, that's a whole lot of story in all of what's there.
So what, and this one thing, and this, you know, to touch on the topic that I named this live, is the responsibility of a parent. And how do you look at some of this stuff that we're seeing with brother R. Kelly in 2022, that how are a lot of these young ladies that they are calling or saying were children at one point in time, like, how are they so accessible to a grown man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so when you say that, it seems like that's the real question. And that's the real RICO act. It should be, because like them people that made that possible should be the ones that face that charge, because them the ones that transport the girl. I mean, the whole thing is really backwards. It's like they should be trying the parents for that. I don't know. Is that what you asked me, brother? I mean, because
Yeah, I'm just
like
saying. Do you think how did the community get to a point to where young children, especially of our ethnicity, we know, like I'm young, I'm in my early 30s, and
okay,
as me being in my early 30s, coming up in a time where you had to check in, you couldn't just leave out the house, you couldn't just go where you wanted to go, you could not come home. If you left home, you could not just not come home and you just show back up tomorrow and shit's all good. You know what I'm saying? It was certain as a kid, and I was born and raised in Louisiana. As a kid, it was just certain shit that we couldn't do. When they say the street lights, that means before the street light come on, not after it come on, or I'm just getting to the door when it came on. Before the street light come on. So how is it in the city of Chicago? It seemed like a lot of young women were so accessible to be victimized, and as they want to put it, other than saying like somebody, or they make it seem like this is something that was just it was just free to do.
Man, that's very loaded, brother, because in our community, you do have the element of those who must be in by a certain time. Parents are overprotective, really there. But you do have that element that's not there, for whatever reason. It could be drugs, it could be people in jail, it could be people working. So, you have that. And then, to be totally honest about our culture, bro, is that, in grammar school, man, it was high school guys coming up to the grammar school. In high school, it was older guys coming up to the school. And it was always like that. It went to the extreme, where you'll see somebody extremely over age, but 18, 15, 14, you would see that. And it would be not so much as out in the open, but you people knew that it was going on. So, I don't want to act like that wasn't a part of the culture, brother, for real.
Right. And I totally agree. And I totally agree to the fact that it was a common thing simply because I remember being in high school. Like a lot of my classmates, we wasn't able to date the girls that were in our class, because when I got to my senior year, most of the girls in my class, they were dating the older guys who had it, who looked like they had it or appeared to have it. You know what I'm saying? Compared to a youngster being in school, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you still had those parents who like you say, there was the protector. Like, you gonna be a child until you get out of my house. Once you turn 18 and you finish school, then hey, whatever you decide to do, that's on you. But while you under this roof, you gonna operate under these laws.
Absolutely. And you have that element also, and it's really like it's more than a lot of people would think, you know what I'm saying, because people really love their kids in Chicago. It's like everybody I know is really protective of their children, but I do know it's situations where that the parents are not there for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, how familiar are you? And this is one aspect. Let's see what Darlene said. I know we had growing up. My mom did not play. She said, She raised all five. She raised five of us. Yeah, you got some parents, and I'm one of those kids that I'm one of those kids now in my early 30s, and now being, raising one of my children by myself. His mom, she's no longer with us, but I was one of those kids who think my mom was hard on me all the time, and I didn't understand the value and the lesson that she was teaching me at the time. But
Mm-hmm.
when I became an adult and I started to have children, now a lot of those lessons and a lot of those remedies, it's like a time clock. It recycled. Now I
Mm-hmm.
had to go back like, Mama, you know what? I remember you used to tell me this. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing that cycle
Mm-hmm.
repeat itself.
Mm-hmm.
So when I look at a lot of this stuff that goes on that we hear about this R. Kelly case, we're not really hearing of victims. We hearing of we more I feel as though I'm hearing more of conspirators. Like these
Yeah.
are people that are they coming up with a plan and they are putting it into action together. Because how many victims a victim don't have communication with their family?
Mm-mm.
So when we think about what's going on in the R. Kelly trial, we have a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of people, we have a bunch of ladies, we have females that were dealing with their family, in communication with their family, but when they come to the public and to the media, to the masses, they want to portray it as if I was a victim and was detached from my family, which is not true. And we're seeing it
No.
as the time progresses. We'll start seeing more and more that these ladies and their family were always in communication.
Yeah, man. So hey, I really want to pay attention to a lot of things until watching the people talk about the transcripts and stuff, and then just hearing the testimony, and I was like, man, that sound. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. It seemed like reverse. It seemed like they should have been questioning the people's parents and all that kind of stuff, and not R. Kelly. But on the other side of that, right? I've been going all over the place, but I'm just thinking about Simone Biles. The Olympic
Right.
medalist
Yeah.
lady.
The one that she got her trainer, her trainer that touched her.
And they was making all these complaints to the FBI, and they would not follow through on them. So to the point where the FBI was complicit with what they was doing with them, basically, because if you're not protecting us, that's what she was saying. So I don't want to misquote what she said, but basically the girl was getting molested, and she was trying to report the trainers to the FBI, and they wouldn't pick it up. So that's on one side. Then on our side, you just gonna nail R. Kelly when you see all these different people playing these different roles. So I don't,
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So it's like just looking at those things. I don't want to. It just they story seemed suspect at the least, and criminal at the most. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Because
like
what do you think about? Because you say you read some of the transcripts and some of the stuff, so
I
you
was
were
listening
really
to
paying attention. So I've been around and following this case since 2018.
it. Right.
Oh, but when you think about a victim who says they sued this man, but they sued him, but when they got their lawsuit, they turned around and gave one of his friends a cut out of the lawsuit. So how does that even as an individual? That's just like you and if you have a girl, old lady or something, and I was it's just a coincidental shit. Somebody come running your house and take your shit, and then all of a sudden we come to find out they gave your girl a cut out of what they took. Now you
Suspect.
man, what the fuck are you gonna? How do you make sense of it?
And you can't make no sense of that. That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's plots all over the place. You know what I'm saying? It's like people working together all just to really trapped the man in some type of way, man. It almost seemed like it go all the way back to just the record company period. Just
Yeah.
like you know, just like different things that make you go, like almost like a setup, like you were saying, like a story, right?
Yeah.
Just say this story is R. Kelly the Freak. This is like just the story. So we're gonna have him make he's gonna make songs talking about this and talking about that and talking about this, and then we're gonna be able to come back and point to this song. But all the time, this was a part of the plot from even the beginning. Like all the time,
From the
you had
beginning of time.
huh?
I say right. It was a plot from the beginning.
From the beginning, the script wrote from the beginning, and they just walking the whole script out. And this ain't like that's what they're doing, even with the evidence and everything. They just walking the script out. They're not paying attention to none of those things because they sticking to the script. You feel me?
Right.
And the narrative that they done created from the beginning, you know what I'm talking about? The ladder that was there from the beginning is what they sticking to. So and I'm talking about everything. And it's hard to, that's probably what they call a conspiracy theory, but that's what it's saying. Like they stick to the script.
And it's easy to believe that it's a script from the beginning because simply one thing that R. Kelly had that was always working against him was his disability, and they knew that. And the type of disability that he had, it's not saying that he couldn't realize it. He didn't have awareness right away. It didn't, a lot of the shit that he's been through when it comes to the type of people he's trusted. It started with Demetrius Smith. Demetrius Smith was the first quote unquote, word of mouth manager. His grown ass, running around with R. Kelly as a kid. R. Kelly going around performing and shit. So it's the story of R. Kelly tell when he won his first talent show. Demetrius Smith took the fucking check and ran with the money, which left R. Kelly homeless again in Chicago when he came back from California. That's how R. Kelly get into, from Demetrius Smith taking the money from the talent show and running off with it. That's how R. Kelly ended up running into Barry Hankins. He went into an audition which they wasn't taking no more auditions, and he just started singing. And Barry took a liking to him and introduced him to food Darren McDavid. But the thing was, they understood right away that he was illiterate. But his disability didn't prevent him from making music. Right. So it's almost like, well, if this machine could produce, like a production line, I don't need you to be able. If I got you, they got people that gonna be packaging. They got people who gonna be looking at it, making sure it's right. So with R. Kelly, the only thing they want to make sure is the finished product good. Long they didn't give a damn. They didn't try to get him no help, and this is where I don't blame his wife, but I kind of look at his wife side eye because this man married you. You knew your husband had a disability. Why didn't you try to get him some education? Or why didn't you come and try to be more of a business professional and say, hey, let me read some of your contract. Let me try to make sense of some of this shit. Because now what we're seeing is R. Kelly trying to make sense of some of these contracts and realize he been getting fucked out of a lot of money. Now it's almost like a Debo situation where we not finna pay you shit. We just gonna lock you up.
Well, I mean, to be honest, man, I don't follow all that like that. I'm just somebody from Chicago that love R. Kelly, and I feel like how they doing R. Kelly is bogus as far as the court system, the decisions he made as far as his wife, The people that he surrounded himself with,
Yeah.
we just make bad choices. And man, you know, and so I can't really
What's up,
speak to that.
Lisa? So how
I,
do you think Chicago? How do Chicago perceive R. Kelly? That's one of the biggest questions that a lot of
hey
people that not
man,
from there.
that's crazy because I think at the time of the trial, hold on one second. What now? Yeah. In a, in a, in yeah, keep the door open. I had went out west, man, where I'm from, and I was just gauging, talking to the people about the trial. What you think, man, about R. Kelly? What you think? What you think? What you think, man? And everybody like, man, he guilty, he bogus, you know what I'm saying? Man, he should have been, I'm like, man, y'all, So I was trying to play devil's advocate, like, y'all don't think they could be, setting them up? Don't y'all realize that they have done black people like this for a very long time? It could be possible that it's a setup. I mean, they don't really got no proof. Have y'all been looking at the case? Ain't nobody been looking at the case. So all the information that they get is from, I guess, the
They
media,
do.
you could say. And
Yeah.
man, he was guilty. Period. On the streets, man. It was almost man, Joe. Where I was at now, that was a small area, but it was unanimous where I was at.
Wow. Nobody said we could be
Man, I was out
we
there.
could be wrong.
Man, I was out there wrestling with them people, man, just trying to, reason with them, like, man, look at this, look at that. Not saying that I believe he was innocent of anything. I was just saying,
You
what
just
about the
wanted
benefit
to
of a doubt? And
right.
then I was saying also, Big Val, I was also saying, man, we should stick by ours. Just because they said
Man,
he did all this, don't mean that he did that. You know what I'm saying?
you just said a mouthful, brother.
Yeah.
See, me and you can get along. And me and you can get along good because this is what the dream team, this is how we look on this side. We're
Mm-hmm.
not sitting here saying we defending this or we not defending it. What we're
Mm-hmm.
saying is if y'all say he done some,
Mm-hmm.
handle it the correct way.
Yeah,
Do it
that's
right.
right. All what
Do
they
it right.
did, it was wrong. If they would have did it like they were supposed to did it, the man would be free because the charges seem to be baseless according to the information that was coming out in the trial. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I was looking at, man. I was flabbergasted, man. And really that's how I got on it, listening to Infamous Sylvia, Spit Fire, and it was maybe a couple other people, but not many. And so I was like, man, and that's really where I really just started like, man, listen, we need to stand up because that means that, this could happen to anybody, really. If the
Right.
law could do R. Kelly like that, imagine what it could do to people
Man,
like
do to a
you.
person like you or me who
Yeah,
ain't got nothing.
not even us, but I'm saying I'm still gonna stay up at the top, like people like that in a song sing about transporting girls over here and
Right.
hitting them and sending them back and all that stuff. If they
Want to
use
get flued out. Who want to get flued out?
you
Now
feel
that's a
me?
sex trafficking now.
Man, Joe, and so and what they doing, it seems like what they doing, right? They get all of our, most of us
Leap.
we have a disdain for that, or at least we want to appear to have a disdain for that
Right.
in the public. You know what I'm saying? So so we automatically but all the time they know that we're gonna respond like that. Then they pass laws that is like a
Uh-huh.
net for a lot of people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's not even really doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so we have to be careful. We have to watch what they doing with these laws and
Right.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So so we just spoke on to the fact that how do Chicago perceive R. Kelly and knowing that you've been there for 50 years, like have you ever heard of like just some of the generous things that he'd have done or looked out for people, if he looked out for the communities or any of that. Have you ever heard of any of that?
Hey man, you know, like I said, I'm from the West Side. I'm really not really
Yeah,
like in the streets, none of that like that. But
right.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
it's been haters on R. Kelly for a very long time. Almost
Wow.
like planet haters, like somebody plants real rumors and hate. And I don't know if they do that in the but I will always be amazed at how they spoke about him. Now me not knowing her personally, just knowing different people that used to be around her, you
Right.
know. I was like that. I wouldn't get that perception from the TV, you know what I'm saying, from the videos because
Right.
all I knew is the videos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him personally. You know what I mean? I just know different
Okay.
people who was in his circle or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know.
And that's just like me, as a man. I feel like as a man, and like I say, I'm a young man, but a lot of things my granddad raised me on was principle,
Mm-hmm.
and he raised me on moral things. Like as a principle man, I can't just look at a person just because you come and tell me, hey man, you know old boy over there, such 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 such.
Hey, but let me just say this before we go further. The city love R. Kelly. Now, I just want you to know that. They love R.
Okay,
Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
they
It ain't
love it.
they love it. I'm talking
It's
about
just certain pockets.
right. And it's not even the people, it'd be more like the players that would be
The
around this
players
person.
just don't like.
Right. You feel me? You know
Yeah,
what
so
I'm
we can
saying?
understand why the players would not.
I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that far into it. I'm just like trying to give you a
Yeah,
reading from just a regular everyday Joe type person.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that's just like to just say something. In like I lived in Minnesota for 12 years in Minneapolis, so they call that Little Chicago.
Right, right, right.
And I talk to a lot of people in Minneapolis. You hear a lot of shit in Minneapolis, and like you say, when it come down to the player circuit, and like between Detroit, Chicago, Minnesota,
Right,
the North area up there, a
right.
lot of people didn't like guys. The player era did not take a liking to guys who were actually taking care of females. So they
Yeah,
say, oh, they
yeah.
fucking it up for the pimp.
Right, 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 right,
So
right, right, right,
now you
right.
can look at R. Kelly and be like, well, R. Kelly giving his chicks $5,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
This is just to be with him. This is just living with him. This is your life. You getting
Mm-hmm.
5,000 a month a year. You getting $10,000, $15,000 shopping sprees. You getting $10,000 just to buy gifts for each other. So when you talk about being a pimp and a player, hold
Right.
on, man. That ain't the type of business that we in. So
Right, right, right. That's a different animal right there.
you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Right.
it can be something to that degree to how they look at a person like Kel, what I'm saying, other than just saying, me and you, we men. If
Right.
you run your program the way you run your program, I'm gonna run my
Right.
program the way I run my program.
Right. Right.
It's
Right.
fruitful out here. Why should I be knocking what you got going on? That means I'm not even paying attention to what the fuck I got going on. I'm
Right. Right.
so
Right.
he done got two more. You see the type of entourage he kept. He kept him a plethora of females. Kel did, but to speak to that, I agree because my son, mom, the one that passed away, his family, they all from Chicago, and
Okay.
his grandma, his great grandma, all of them. I used to ask them about this stuff with R. Kelly, with years ago, how did they like him, how they look. They love, like, man, we love R. Kelly.
Yeah, we love R. Kelly,
It's
dog.
Michael Jordan, R. Kelly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. 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 But that charge they put on it, man. We don't really condone that shit. So
Right.
while people stood back, and then like I say, it was a lot of stuff going on in the city that was alluded to. So, but the thing is, we never knew for sure. It was us
Right.
always just in the air with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And anybody tell you that shit in a minute. Oh yeah, I knew somebody. I knew somebody. I knew somebody. But like, did you really know somebody? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the whole thing with this stuff, man. It's like I don't want to just believe stuff because you said. You feel me? Because
Right.
people be hating on people for real, and they'll just throw some shit out there like that, man. So I had to consider that, especially when you are Kelly in a city like Chicago that do got haters. They do got haters.
I seen it. Yeah, I used to watch. I'll be watching them. I'll be watching them on YouTube. Right, you know, you go on YouTube, you can watch them player balls and the player pimps and player conventions and shit, and you hear the type of hate that go on in the city. In the city streets of Chicago is real, man. They have Hater of the Year awards, all this type of shit in Chicago. So I know how to go in though, but you know, it's just like for us people all around the world, and there's people that be on here from all around the world, and we all sit up and we try to see like why, you know, we like you say, Chicago don't condone, which a lot of places don't condone any type of shit like that. But at some point, like you being a man of respect, because you say, well, hold on, I'm not just gonna take what these people saying because we know who these people are. Yeah. We know what the government is about. Yeah. So how can we take the same people who have oppressed us, supposed to be the same people to convince us that this is something that we should take for face value? That's I feel like you should question everything the government say.
Listen, I want to charge the federal government. If I could bring a case against the federal government, I would, man. Because listen, ain't nobody been more dangerous to the Black community in the federal government than my mind.
Exactly.
In my mind, so you know, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing that people got to say, man. Listen, free R.KELLY. Free. Hey, man. Now I'm not
free.
Crazy.
I be looking like this. Free Kel. I mean, free the real people who had the power of the. When I look back at the Larry Hoovers and the Jeff Fords. And I look back in the story the most, Chicago.
Right.
Chicago alone should feel they should trust shit that the government got to say after hearing what happened to Fred Hampton and how the government and the federal government did Fred Hampton. It ain't nothing that Chicago could tell me.
I just want to add one element to that, right? See, them is like our fathers, you know what I'm saying, to the generation that I represent.
Right.
Larry, Jeff, Willie, you know what I'm saying, which the side really I come from, them really represent our fathers. Now, they took them from us. So they need to restore that piece that's missing. You know, it's fatherhood over everything, like my man say, right? So, and they need to restore that to us, and that will restore the sons back to the father. And then, you know, then this city, I feel, will begin to heal. Not so much that they would come out and run stuff and, you know, any of that. You know, I just really would love to have them free, man, and enjoying what life we have left on the planet. Man,
and they just now trying to charge Larry Hoover again.
Did they? And see, and that's their game right there. That's why shouldn't nobody trust the federal government.
Read that comment right there, David. What you think about that, man? Because you just alluded to this right here a little bit earlier when we were talking about the schools and the older people being around the school or whatever the situation may be. What you think about that comment right there?
The city for the R.KELLYs, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Listen, man, I'm going to keep it 100 in Chicago. High school dudes talk to the 8th graders and the 7th graders. Grown men holler at the girls in Southport in high school.
Come on, Skylight. We got another Chicago up here, man. I'm going to see if I can get up here with you, man.
Yeah. So I'm saying, you know, hey, listen, man, everybody, all I'm saying is I don't want to act like, you know, it wasn't popping, you know, Chicago. Now, I at the same time, I don't want to say that, you know, I don't know what R.KELLY did. All I know is about what's been
what's been
alleged
taught,
against the
alleged.
man. Is right. You know what I'm saying? And anything is believable, but I just need you to prove that shit when it comes to our
Prove it.
people.
And,
That's
and
all.
one thing I've always said though, David, this is what I say.
Mm-hmm.
If a motherfucker have done something, if someone has done something, you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to go out your way to prove what this person has done. The shit is
Exactly.
gonna be right there. Like I tell
Exactly.
people, you have to support a lie, but the
You do.
truth stand alone.
You do.
Simple as that. You
You
don't
do.
have to support the truth. The truth stand alone.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. They're going so hard and so far to hey, get my charger right quick, then. Go in the room and get it.
Sky, what's up, Skylight?
What's going on, Big Vi? What's going on?
Not much, man. I got brother David, man. I came across his channel on YouTube, and he's from Chicago,
Hi,
West
David.
Side.
Where you? West Side? What part?
I'm actually from Capitol Hill, if you know what that is. Central and
No.
Madison. Let's say Central and Madison.
Okay, Central Man. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the West Side. Only certain streets, but when you say Central and Madison, I know what you're talking about. I'm from 90th and Dorchester, South Side.
South
So
side.
we got
Okay.
the West and the South Side on
South
here.
Side, East Side.
Yeah. I'm citywide though, man. I'm on South Side too. I'm Southwest right now though.
Okay.
So we got Southwest and we got Southeast. So we got the whole Chicago,
the whole
man.
Yeah,
we got the Willis Price covered. Look, we got the Willis Price covered, y'all.
So we just on here to we was on here talking about how Chicago, I asked David, how do Chicago receive R.KELLY? And he said, man, you'll be surprised. He said it's a bunch of haters. And he said just tell a little bit about when you walk around asking questions during
the trial time. So it was I actually thought, man, after hearing all the stuff that was going on in the trial, I just knew I just knew he was gonna beat it. You know what I'm saying? And so when he didn't, I mean, okay. So anyway, so the trial date or whatever, I go out west. I'm hollering at my guys. We all on the porch playing dominoes and stuff, and I just start asking people, what y'all think about the case? What y'all think about, R.KELLY? You think you done it? You think, what you think? You know what I'm saying? So basically everybody was saying, yeah, hell yeah, man. He can't help himself, I say, even though the man got, they charged him with it earlier, man. You think he still went back and did something like that? Oh, hell yeah, man. They can't help, they can't help themselves, all that kind of stuff, right? So I was like, damn, you don't think the man would be more careful? I was just trying to get him in the plausible, the reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying? That for them to consider even, but no, everybody out there. It was just one person who he said I can't say, man, I haven't heard enough about it. You know what I'm saying? But that was a person who had been to the penitentiary, the federal penitentiary, for a long time. And they had jammed him with his case. So he got respect for what the government could do. You know what I'm saying? So and he was the only one that kind of was reserved on his answers when it came to that.
Well, you know what? This is the thing, and I want to comment on that. Let me pull that up. The comment that Nisi69 put in the chat. Hold on, let me put it up on this phone.
This so right there.
Exactly. Okay. I guess I'll start off with that before I respond to what he said. This is the thing that people don't understand. That was a fact. R.KELLY was seen. My cousin even saw him picking up ladies from the schools. But that's not a crime. You see what I'm saying? How many guys went to the high schools and picked up ladies, you know what I'm saying, and girls. You see what I'm saying?
Point, yeah.
And you don't know where they going. You people just think automatically once you pick them up, he having sex with them. You don't know what they doing. You don't know where they going, and you don't know what's happening. So people make he was at McDonald's. Okay, so because he go to McDonald's, now he profiling women at McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? People do everything his name is mentioned. They have to blow it up and have to reach and make a scenario out of it.
Yeah, and so the effort to do that always make me question the motive. Like, man, I just say never. Huh?
No, I'm saying just jealous and haters. Because the thing is, you making shit up. Now, did you see him take her somewhere and do something to her? Okay, then. Because my cousin told me he went to Hyde Park. He saw him pick up some girls from Hyde Park. He said the girls look happy. I said, did he put a gun to their head? He said no. He said they look more than happy to be in the car with him. Period. That's it.
Period. Now I want to add something to that. Now you got people in the United States that's getting taken, snatched up.
He said that.
Tell it.
He said that.
Against their will, no consent, no parents, you know what I'm saying? Just straight up kidnapped.
No comeback.
No comeback. Here somewhere. Now, all I'm saying, man, y'all attention, y'all focused on this man, splash it all across the world, all the time, every day, R.KELLY. But you can't talk about these people. Listen, man, I got a video somewhere where they found the body chop shop somewhere where they was sewing they found all kind of stuff in this place, man. But ain't nobody saying nothing about that. So, and listen, I have a problem with the government. I'm a black man from Chicago, from the hood. I done seen the government come in and snatch niggas up and take them away for forever. You know what I'm saying? And the audacity, the ability to do that, always had a problem with that. You just come in, accuse my people of shit, take them away, and then and can't nobody fight y'all. You know what I'm saying? And ain't enough money, ain't enough lawyers. We can't win with you cats. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm like, man, forget them. Anything they say, I don't even care no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. And so it's more so I don't really know the details, all the case and everything. I just know.
But let me bring you up to speed too, David. When you tell people about this case now, make sure they understand that these are not new charges. These are old cases from 20, 30 years ago. Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, the case that he got currently in New York, it turns out that young lady was 17, lied about her age. Okay. That was the only case that was part of the new, not from way back. All these charges were from 20, 30. These allegations were 20, 30 years ago.
Sky, the text message now. The text message with the proof of the parent or the mother telling the girl to lie. The mama told the girl to lie about her age. The mama told the girl to give him some pussy. The mama told the girl to use some fellatio. The mama was encouraging the daughter to do everything she could possibly do to try to win him over.
Most people don't know that.
They don't.
Most people don't know that information right there.
Yeah, they don't. They don't.
They don't know that.
They need it. If you can get on Jennifer Motions, all you gotta do is get Jennifer Balljean Motions, and we'll hook up, and I can tell you some places to go with. Jennifer Motions talks about all of the details of the correspondence between the mama and the daughter. The mama telling the daughter, pretty much pimping the daughter. And not only that, this is Chicago government. They want us to feel comfortable with them. When they had a jury with 10 out of the 12 jurors was already, R.KELLY was guilty with 10 of the 12 jurors before he even went to court.
That's what I'm saying. So he was convicted in public, what they call that, public
opinion.
Yeah. That's right. So I mean, in the whole set, that's what I'm saying.
But let me ask you this too, David. When the last time you heard of an R&B singer getting charged with racketeering?
Never. That was one of the things that blew my mind. Ain't
that what Wesley Snipes went to jail for racketeering, money laundering, not paying taxes?
Yeah, something like that. But see, there we go again. You know, it's like, man, they got so many ways to jam you, right? It's like we as black people know that the people would jam you. So, and if they must really want this dude for whatever reason, man, because they not bending at all, and they making the people fight. People just
No, and
got
then,
to.
then they digging up a league because let's look at it like this, David. Okay, now let's think. 30 years ago, so you telling me that this man ain't changed, and like you made a very good point, he got hit with them charges. So you saying even after he got hit with the charges and got acquitted of the 16-year-old P tape,
Right.
he got acquitted of that. Okay, and the other
Knowing the
fact
whole
is,
world watching them.
thank you, and they
The
never
whole
identified him in that trial. Okay,
right.
and he was acquitted. And
Well,
then you saying within 30 years, this man ain't changed? You see what I'm saying? I challenge anybody to tell me you the same person you was 20, 30 years ago. Anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you really got to be something else. I mean, it is some people that haven't changed, but I mean, you got to really be a cold-blooded
Man,
criminal
please.
to be
Let's
the
talk
same
about
we
man.
person.
gotta
Ain't
look
no
at
listen.
this though, and this is what I want us to look at. And this is who I want us to hold accountable, because it's our people who's convicting R. Kelly in public opinion.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It ain't
Absolutely.
other folks. It's our own people. When he got
Absolutely.
found innocent on the tape, our own people. Yeah, that was that nigga. Yeah, that was him.
Absolutely.
Why
Hey,
they
listen,
didn't charge?
hey, man, I remember one time, man. I'm sorry. What's your name? Skyline? What's it?
Skylight.
Skylight.
You good. You good.
Skylight. I remember coming in one of the crib where I used to hang out at, man, they got the tape on a full screen. It's
Yeah. They was
everybody,
playing that tape.
everybody in there. You know what I'm saying? I
And it
can't
came off
even.
it came off the west side, big bad. Don't let them fool you. It came off the west
Hey,
side.
hey, man, I couldn't believe everybody was in there, men and women,
Yeah, they was watching that tape.
watching that tape. But even
Yeah.
then, I could not say for sure that was R. Kelly. I kept saying that. Man, you can't tell it's R. Kelly, man. Man, yes, you can, man. Look at this. This is it. This is back right there. I'll tell you. And I'm like, man.
That's his back.
I'm like, I can't tell, man. You know, hey, maybe it's my eyeballs, man. I can't say for sure,
Right.
man. You know, yeah, maybe they see something different, man. I could never say that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this, David. Did you see at the end when this person gave her some money and the chick took the money? Did you see that part? When she took the cash?
You know what? I was actually disgusted. I couldn't really look at it, to be honest.
Okay, you went see. Okay.
Yeah,
She took the bread, man.
She took the bread.
But like I say, whoever it was on the tape, it wasn't no. She was advanced in what she was doing.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know, I won't say that now. I saw that now. We were just actually talking about the other day. My partner, he say, man, you know, I know one thing for sure. The little girl, whoever she was, that wasn't her first time. You know what I'm saying?
Tell it.
You know, so hey, listen, we know that they be young and restless in Chicago, so definitely.
Yeah, and that's what I try to tell people. Like, we're not trying to say that it's right, but it's definitely going on in Chicago. It's happening up there.
It's going on all around the world. Around the world.
Yeah, around the world. Right.
In some places, it's their culture. You know, and that's one of the things that we have to be aware of. You know what I'm saying? We can't really just be like, lying on the culture. You know, it's one thing to, like in the old days, they used to marry 12 and 14-year-olds. That's a part of our history in the South or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's like a part of a culture. So, but so it's important to be real with it, is what I'm saying.
And for these parents, though, man, your daughter. Now check this out, Dave. Now you as a man, your daughter, you say she underage, dealing with a grown man.
Right.
Are you going to this grown man to get him to promote your food truck, or you want to drive his tour bus? But your underage daughter in the house with him now.
Oh man, I ain't gonna do none of that, man. None of that. I'm gonna tell him, listen, man, we're gonna come back when she's about 19. When she's still going to school, man.
There you go.
You can't stagnate the dream. They get to an age where they, you can't hold them down. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Right.
At least let them be of the legal age, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no way though. Ain't no way. Listen, my daughters will tell you, I got 5 daughters, bro. And I take all those things very serious.
Right.
I'm not just loose with this. What I'm saying. So no, ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna take my daughter anywhere with a man who they say already done had activity. Come on now, come on. That right there should be grounds for immediate arrest right there. You know what I'm saying?
Your daughter come home, Dad. I saw R.KELLY today. He tried to pick me up. What you doing? I'm getting the police on the phone.
Absolutely.
That's what a responsible parent would do. Who? Or any grown man, not just R.KELLY. Any grown man. It could be Joe you see across the street all day at the corner store doing shit.
100%. All of my guys is not taking their daughters with nobody and leaving them, no matter what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? Period. I got a lot of guys, bro.
I mean, it's just sad that people just. I've never seen a situation like this. Case is so bizarre. I've never seen a situation where people would just say, like I said earlier, oh, he was at McDonald's. Okay, so now he profiling young girls. He at the school picking up girls. Okay, so now he having sex with them. People just paint a negative narrative on him just automatically.
Right.
Sight unseen, facts not there, just to make a story up. I've never seen a case like this. Then you reach back 30 years, you dig Aaliyah up. Why didn't you charge him with the issue with Aaliyah back when this came about? You see what I'm saying? And all these other thoughts that's in this case. Why you ain't charging back then? You want to wait 20, 30 years and reach back and create
why isn't anybody holding? If they say McDonald's was a meeting point, why aren't these parents going out to the McDonald's where he was getting these girls in? If McDonald's sit here and let him come here every day,
that part,
and get little girls out of here and leave with them, don't McDonald's, they have some accountability, they have some speaking up to do.
Yeah,
because just like everybody else, if I'm hearing it, McDonald's got to be hearing, well, R.KELLY keep coming in here getting these girls, or if the parents reporting it, where did he meet your daughter at? Well, he was at the McDonald's over on 66th Street somewhere. Well, we need to go to that McDonald's and start asking questions, right?
That would mean McDonald's is a breeding ground for pedophiles, which is an issue. Okay, that's a problem.
The RICO Act, right? They are part of the RICO, right?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
they would
man,
have to do.
I'm very interested to see what comes. Like I really feel like R.KELLY coming home. He gonna be vindicated.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Whatever he did, I mean, listen, man. Ain't nobody perfect. People make bad decisions.
And we say that all the time on the Sky.
Yeah, nobody's perfect.
People do change. I believe in redemption. I believe that a person could change. I believe that you can learn from your mistakes. I believe that, especially if you apply yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's part of my story. So I don't know. I had kind of lost my
man told Gayle King. He said, with all of the things in my past, with the messed up past that I've had, out of all the things in the world I would do, I would go out here and do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see him being that dumb, man. I see R.KELLY as way smarter. I see R.KELLY really as a threat to them.
And that's and that's what it is.
He is. He is. Definitely a threat.
You know what I mean? And man, once we start waking up and seeing that, man, like that
Oh,
we
Style, what's up, Style?
I
Style, you
just,
got time today?
I just really, even with the thoughtamentary, you know what I'm saying? How do you have a bunch of y'all don't laugh because I mean it. I mean every
Sky,
word
you
I
hell,
said.
Sky.
I
Sky, you
mean it.
hell.
thoughtamentary, huh? I gotta write that down. Thoughtamentary.
David said, I
You
gotta
gotta
write that down.
yeah. You better copyright that one.
So I
You
better
better,
copyright it.
you
I'm
better
gonna copyright
copyright
it.
that one,
You
girl.
gotta copyright
Thoughtamentary.
that one, Sky.
Yeah. Thoughtamentary, boy. You just
Look,
skipped
you
the
gonna
whole
have me
nation
do
with
it
that
too.
one,
I'm
girl.
gonna
What's
copyright
up,
it.
Mary?
No, but real talk, you know what I'm saying? You got these ladies on here. Did you watch it? And they all, I'm talking about the sound effects, the
Nah, I ain't
theatrics.
watching.
Oh, you didn't
I,
watch it?
I
Oh,
got little bits and pieces of. I ain't watched that garbage, man. I knew what it was from the beginning. Let me tell you something. I want to say something too about Kim Fox.
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
fuck him,
And how
fuck.
Kim Fox played that. And
Yeah.
see, and it's elements like that that make me think it's
Come
a
on,
it's a,
Chicago.
it's a script. You feel me? And that's why I was just saying, with all those different little things playing into it, it's like, man, come on, y'all, we can't fall for it. It's something bigger at behind this. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real takedown that we really can't afford to let happen. Matter of fact, if we gain the victory, it's a victory for all us. It's a victory for all the ones that they set up through the years that we
Yep.
that stand a chance against them. It'll crush their soul. That's what I want to do, bro. I
Yep.
really want to win, man. I'm telling you, because they got mad at him because he won the first time, But these
Yep.
people, when they come at you like that, and then you beat them, and then you go out and make a song with Jay-Z, did it not guilty. You can't really do
Uh-huh.
these people like that. You
Hold
know
on,
what
let me
I'm
see.
saying?
Didn't I tell y'all? I told
You really
y'all
can't do these
Chicago
people like
wants
that.
they lick back and they gonna
Yeah,
get it by any means
Mr. Style.
necessary.
yeah, yeah. You can't do that.
Who said t-shirt
Yeah.
alert?
T-shirt alert. Hey, listen. T-shirt alert. Documentary.
Thoughtamentary
Documentary.
summer.
Ooh
That's
wee.
right.
I see. Yeah. Yep.
You
Yep.
know what? Y'all gonna have me make one too.
Yep.
This
Make
right
it.
here.
I'm,
That's how we working, huh?
yeah, that's it.
Before me, there was many. After me, there would be none. I am the one. Uh-huh.
Can't do these people like that.
See, I
You
get
can't.
it. Yeah, I get it down. Anxiously, the public can't wait. Niggas had to have it wait before its release date. Jigga get irate. Press get it up. No, but he was right though.
They mad. They want they lick back and they gonna do what they that's how Chicago is. And that's what I told people. I'm like, you think New York is corrupt? Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Chicago, y'all gonna be like, you
Right.
kids.
Well, you
I
just
mean,
seen
but
what
ask
Kim Fox
David.
just did with
But
the shooting.
now ask
Huh?
David, when the last time you seen a state's attorney get up and say, we need you to come forward? If
That's
you don't
all
come
I'm
forward, we
saying,
can't prosecute
man.
him.
Oh man, she was wrong for that, man. Kim Fox knows she was wrong for that, man. And
Oh, here you
Man,
go,
no,
right here, Skylight.
hey. Yeah.
he had his money.
Hey, Justin Shelton.
Free
Not
Cam.
He said,
guilty.
he said,
Oh,
he
they hate
said,
it. They
yeah,
hate it.
hey, but I'm telling y'all, when he walk out this time, Joe, we gonna crush their soul, man. I'm telling you, man. We
Oh
gonna
yeah.
that's gonna show us that their system is beatable. And it's really on the people. It's really on the people. Is the one who make the change. So the more our voice get unified and standing up and saying, man, we don't agree with what y'all doing. Now, they very scared of that and they're gonna do a lot to stop that. They always have. You know what I'm saying? But this is the perfect time to begin to learn how to speak as one, especially with R. Kelly. You
But
know what
see,
I'm saying?
David, you got to understand it, and the world has to understand that it was not done in the spirit of righteousness. Okay, that's why it's not gonna stand. It was not
Absolutely.
done right. Now, if Kels is guilty, then you need to do the right thing and come get him the right way. You don't trip a
Absolutely.
man. Matter of fact, you tie him behind his back, then you trip him so he fall and can't even properly defend himself. Like, who does that? You know, we could look at the train. The train was coming down the track, steady hitting him. You shut his money off. The
Right.
documentary, Kim Fox, Land Thoughts, uh, the in Me Too. What's the other group? Hate group, y'all. Me Too.
Time's up.
Time's
Time's
up.
up.
Yeah, time's
Mute
up.
R.KELLY,
Yeah, mute
Lifetime,
R. Kelly.
Gail King.
Gail King, all that. It's a train wreck. But see, if they would have did this thing in the spirit of righteousness, then it would have been something that we could not fight. But
But take
until
take
they
take take this out
atone,
though. Look. Okay, I'm sorry. I got this thought. Look at all them people against R.KELLY. Look at that powerful force you just named against that one man right there. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And they thought they had him. I'm telling you, they thought they had the man. But look at all that it took to do that. So excuse me. Go ahead.
No, it's just it's pitiful. You know, because and when you start listening to these transcripts and like Big Bad brought up earlier, you have a mother who is enticing, basically setting her daughter up to talk to Kels at the age of 17, which is a minor in California. Okay. So her parents know she a minor, but guess what? They don't give a damn. They still putting her in play with Kels. How is that
Mm-hmm.
not entrapment? You see what I'm saying? They have text messages stating
How's
the
that not? How's that
conversation.
not trafficking?
Thank you. That part too. That part too. If it's trafficking for Kels, it needs to be trafficking for her. That's what I'm saying. If he doesn't
Absolutely.
get acquitted and they run a retrial, y'all, we finna be entertained. This gonna be something else.
Because Jennifer is exposing it on so many different levels. And what I think is going on right now is the phase of the government don't want to accept defeat.
They
And
don't.
Right.
because with the way that Jennifer has been laying out these motions, we can look at so many aspects of this case to grant the mistrial, a retrial, and that's just simply on the grand jury selection. They don't even talk. Ain't nobody even talked about Tasha K getting the man jail records yet.
We ain't bring that
Jennifer,
up.
Jennifer ain't even got to that part yet.
Right. We still talking
Uh,
about the tainted jurors. We ain't
you
talking
see
about
what I'm
that.
saying?
Man, I'm just amazed that the government in this case, bro. I'm talking about this is straight up, man.
They filthy foul in this case. They
Oh
filthy foul.
man,
This is worse than what they did to Fred Hampton, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
This
this
man,
is
filthy
worse than
foul.
what they did to Fred Hampton, man.
yeah,
Bringing
man.
up his music, age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, that's a fact. So
And see,
okay, but now since it's R. Kelly song, you want to act like he was meaning that and trying to have something to do with a minor. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick
he
of
al- he
it.
he also said in the interview about people bringing their children to him.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That could mean more than just
And,
you
and,
know,
and,
the ones
and,
before us. You know what I'm saying? More than it
and
could.
like you say, the man on stage, he say, anybody want to go home with me tonight? And then he got a damn fool on there that work for him. Got the sign, hell of that bitch, all in the air. All you gotta do is be 18. So he knew it was an age limit that he couldn't go on. But see what pissed me off with Gail, she tried to trick the man because of his dyslexia. Oh, is it true that you like teenage girls? And I had broke this down a while ago. I say, yeah, he can like teenage girls because 18 and 19 is still teenage, but you're a young adult.
That's right.
In some states, 17, you're a young adult. Now, when
That's
you talk
right.
about teenage, you got 13, 14, 15, 16, you're an adolescent.
In some states, 16, you're a young
In some
adult.
states like Oklahoma, 16, you're a young adult.
In some states, no age of consent. You see what I'm saying?
That's like Florida. No, 18 is 18. But when you
And
ask this man, is it true that you like young girl? What do you mean, young girl or teenage? Because they try to trick him up into a fucking question that really he made sense of his answer, but everybody say, "Oh, he like teenagers," or 18 and 19 is grown. Now, do people care? Do some people care to see a 40-year-old man with an 18-year-old girl? No.
No, I don't.
I
I don't
mean,
even
but
like them
does
look.
it make it? But does it make it wrong?
Nope. I gotta man my business. And everybody else got to man their business too when it comes to that.
now here's the other side to that. Here's the other side to that coin that I don't quite understand. On one side in our society, they pushing transsexual, that type of stuff.
Way.
Young men, that age, already they want to talk to them about sex on one side of the coin. But on the other side of the coin, you want to nail this man. So this is the part that's really tripping me out because it's going on at the same time. You know what I'm saying? On the one hand, you advocate for all type of, breaking of the norms, but over here you want to hold to the standard. I don't see how they can exist and
Right.
coexist. You feel me?
They want to take religion out of school, but they want to integrate it with sexuality.
Yeah.
Make that shit make sense.
No, it don't make no sense. It don't make
You
no
take prayer out of school, but you want to replace it with LBGTQ?
Well, this is my thing too. It's really and like David just brought up, he stated that these parents brought these girls to him, sold them to him, brought them to him, sold them to him, however you want to do it, cut it up the cake. They brought the child to her or the young teen, however we want to say it, to him, trying to crack a deal, you know.
What if he was saying,
bro? Chicago on the panel. And Scott, this is what I thought about too, and David as well. You know, if these girls were minors now, right? You know, if you got a minor child can't put charges on you.
No.
But the parent can. So if these were minor children, why the parents didn't put charges on them?
Because they had what should we call it? They had
that's a good question.
They had something to gain. You see what I'm saying? They had something to gain in the process. Just like we looking at
Tim couldn't though. And we gotta eliminate Tim. Tim couldn't do shit because his daughter was 19 when she met R.KELLY.
But let's stick to the fact of they sent their daughter to a concert to see him. Once again, you are putting your daughter in position with R.KELLY. Same thing with the star witness. They put their daughter in position at the concert to see him. Not only that, the girl gave the mama the phone number, and the mama initiated the phone call with Kels. You see what I'm saying? Let's stick to the facts. So it's just
she sent the text out. She texted him like he her.
Yeah.
She saying that she 18. You know, this is the game that they play. But see, this is the problem that we have when people start playing games, and when they realize that the game is no longer in their favor, now you want to play victim.
That's all that happened. Because David, I'm gonna tell you too. Even in the star witness, she said that y'all remember the brick. She said that her daddy got a brick. So Kel sold the daddy a brick for her. Now we don't know how true that is, but you know what I'm saying? Just the thought of her saying that, it cracks me up. Like, y'all is wild. And that's what I wanted to say. Do you all remember when Shabazz played, he was like 20, 30K. Angelo was like, yeah, 20, 30K, that ain't shit to me. That ain't shit to me. When I got way more money than that. And Shabazz said, what is 20, 30K? See, Shabazz didn't know that part about the brick. That's the cost of a brick on the street. But he
Hell
spun
yeah.
off of it.
Well,
Y'all
during the
gotta go back
pandemic,
and listen to
during
that.
the pandemic, them things they're about 45 right now.
They
But I ain't
shall,
talking
you
about
better
it.
know it. You better know it. They ain't 20, 30, nothing. But he
I
was
know.
able to spin off of that because Shabazz didn't know that that's what Azriel had said. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you know, I just want to say, if black people just stood up in support of a fair trial,
that's it.
it
That's
would
it.
send shockwaves through the world.
That's it. And this is what me and Sky and everybody been talking about. People showing up to Chicago. And we're
Yeah,
not saying we just support R. Kelly. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. But we saying is if R. Kelly done something wrong, he need to be tried on what he done. Not on
exactly.
what y'all feel he did.
Right,
Prove what
And in a
he
just
done.
court system,
right.
a just court system, not
That's
with
it.
jurors you tainted, the ones you got from the
And see,
documentary. We don't need them. You see what I'm
right,
saying? Let's run
right.
this like you run everybody else's trial. We, the
Yeah.
people in
And
New
how
York,
Kelly
shouldn't even
only
see the
have
trial.
a few women compared to Harvey Weinstein, Epstein. These dudes had hundreds of women. And they
Hundreds,
shit with no RICO. They shit with no
nothing.
sex trafficking. They
And
shit
then
with no man act.
yeah, none of that, man. And see, and then you know the thing with Jeffrey Epstein, they hid a lot of that. You didn't even really hear no reports on none of that stuff. Or Ghislaine Maxine, whatever her name is. You ain't hear nothing about her trial. All that stuff be covered up, but they plaster every little thing about R. Kelly
Goddamn
all
style.
in it.
Style, come on the panel.
He said, yes, you honor my daddy
Dang,
is a drug
brother.
dealer. Yes, ma'am.
Talk about ass.
Yeah, my daddy is a drug dealer. Yeah. Cause look, stand by
The daddy trying to get bricks and the mama trying to drive the bus.
Right.
look,
You know,
he
they had
knew the
all
price of that brick though. You see what I'm saying? Shabazz didn't know. He didn't know how to lock him in. I wish I'd have been doing that interview. I'd have been like, you know what you're talking about. What you talking about with the 20, 30K? What we talking about? Dude, he wouldn't have got off that one.
Hey,
I'd have
the
locked him
deal
in.
know that. The deal know that.
I'm talking about questionable, lack of integrity, just all
What's up,
type of like
man?
Hey, Willie.
in a regular courtroom, these people would not be good witnesses at all, man.
And
So
make
it's
sure
like,
y'all go check out David Newsom channel, man. He talk about Chicago. That's how I found him. He was
Yeah, I
giving
love
Kim
it.
Fox ass a mouthful, and I say, oh, I love this channel, man. Cause Kim Fox need to be socked in her ass, not one
yeah,
time, but
man.
with both foots, not
Kim
both
Fox
feet, but
need,
with both
Kim
foots.
Fox, Kim Fox need to get the hell out of Chicago.
So,
Fine,
David, do you hear about the shootout? The motherfuckers having a shootout. She locked the people up and let them right back out of jail.
Well, I got a situation. One of the reasons why I don't like Kim Fox is because I had a daughter. My daughter's sister got killed on 108th over East. I think last summer, like last March, April, or something like that, man. And it was supposed to be like a self-defense. They said that she was the aggressor, and that's how the boy didn't get charged. And we outraged about that, man, because he didn't get charged. So I didn't get too far into the details with that neither, but I know that I felt like he should have got at least arrested, and then it went through the courts. But again, I'm
Self-defense?
not.
Did they even see what the pistol registered or anything? Was he a
None of that.
convicted felon?
And see, a lot of those things I don't know. I just know the horror of the situation, and that the fact that the young man is out, that he didn't get charged. My daughter's mom is just, they crushed, man. It was a trio. It was Tierra. Sierra, Tierra, and Kiera was their names, and Sierra is the one. I mean, Tierra is the one that died. Tierra Taylor. So.
Sorry to
So
hear
that's
about
why
that.
I got beef with her. That's one of the reasons, and just the fact that it do seem like people is shooting and getting right back out, and you know,
Well,
But
let's
they
not
see
forget
some gun
the
hole on R. Kelly. It's like they got tunnel vision on R. Kelly. Like
they
we
do.
gon' it don't give a damn. Motherfucking drive an airplane into the FDC, whatever the Cook County Penitentiary. They won't give a damn. Long as they convict R. Kelly, seem like y'all say that song. You can try to charge me, but I'm not guilty. He
mm-hmm,
turned it. He showed his ass, and the man went. I mean, he really went off the scene after that trial. He made his music, but you really wasn't seeing him in appearances and shit
mm-hmm,
like. And now all of a sudden, when he do come back to surface, it's all this bullshit all over again.
$1 million worth of bullshit. But let me add this too. David, are you familiar with the carjacking laws in Chicago? You know Ken Fox is behind that, giving them guys misdemeanors, guys and girls misdemeanors for carjacking people.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know
Yep.
that, man.
And with a weapon. And with a weapon.
So how Chicago gonna get past that if you doing that type of stuff?
It's
You know
Sky,
what I'm
it's
saying?
unrealistic that you could
Yeah.
tell him about
pull
the
me out
school
my
shit,
car
Sky. Sky,
and
talk about the school shit we were talking about with the
oh
kids.
yeah. I'm gonna have to bring that up and yeah, I'm gonna have to bring that up.
I got a thought
Um,
before I forget because I be forgetting stuff,
oh,
right?
go ahead.
Nipsey Hussle said.
Hey, and her.
Nipsey Hussle said, "You only as strong as your enemy." You know, like if you got powerful enemies, then that just show how strong you is. You know what I'm saying? And then when I just look at all the power that's levied against R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? It makes me think that there's something about R. Kelly that's special. I don't know what it is. I'm just going off of just spectating and looking at it and just saying, damn, why so much gun powers? Why all the nukes and all the death? You know what I'm saying? Everything, and man, they just ready to go, and what they looking past all this other terrible shit that's going on, and it's just crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm gonna say this, okay, and this is just my thought, and this is one of the reasons why I really got behind this Kel's case too. Is I feel like they looking at him like this because it's a fact he's the king of R&B, but this is
mm-hmm,
a young man, N-word out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? From the South
mm-hmm,
Side, messing with young girls, making him out to be the scum of the earth. And I just truly feel that they mad that he got that title just for the strength of from being from Chicago. That's just really in my gut. I feel that's part of the reason why they hate him. I think if
yeah,
he'd been from California, San Antonio, any of them other cities, I just don't think the hate would be so real. You
mm-hmm.
know, but
Just the
I
fact that he's from
absolutely
Chicago,
just
huh?
feel like that's part of it. That he's a
Yeah,
young black man came from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
From the south side of Chicago. And
yeah,
then he's known to mess with young girls. That's what they say. They put the stigma on him. But I
yeah.
truly believe that that's one of the reasons. I just
I can
do.
I can go for that too, man, because I really have a little thing going in my mind. Like, I can go for that. It's something about Chicago they don't want
Yep.
the people. I don't know, man. I don't want to get crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? But I could go for what you're saying.
I mean, because it's just like, how dare him? How is he the top ranking R&B singer? And he has so much baggage attached to his name. Like, how dare this happen? But I mean, that's just my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? But and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk about the schools, and I'm sure David's familiar with this. I was just talking about my friend works in a school in Chicago and West Side.
West
They
Side.
called him. Look, I ain't even gonna say the street because you're gonna know exactly where it's at.
Okay.
So they caught the kids. Okay, one little girl, they caught her sitting in the room, right? I think she was. Did I say she was sixth grade? Sixth grader, sitting in the
See,
room talking to herself. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out the little girl was high on pills. Okay. So after they called the ambulance, okay, and because the old girl OD, they called the ambulance, and take her away. Turns out when they do the investigation, the kids got a drug trafficking ring running in the school. The fifth, sixth, and eighth graders. Okay.
I ain't haven't heard about this. What? No, I ain't heard about this.
So it
Chicago.
turns out the
What's
little
going
boy.
on in Chicago?
I don't even know, man.
Look.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on, David. It get worse. Keep
Oh
going,
yeah, it
Scott.
get worse. It get worse. So it turns out the little boy was going home getting the drugs from his uncle, bringing them to the school, selling them. Okay, so he at the school taking the pills, collecting the money. When the case broke out with the little girl, he bullied the fifth grader and told him to hold the money. Okay, so when they went in investigating, the fifth grader busted him out like he was like, yeah, when she OD'd, he came to me and told me to hold the money so nobody would get caught. So these kids are selling Molly's X and you know what I'm saying, all them Xanax pills up in the school. Okay.
So does the uncle know?
Well, see, that's what I asked him. I said, so did they go arrest the uncle? He don't know that part, but I know one of the parents came and he said that she took her kid out that school.
Yeah.
You know, all they could do was call the police. You know, and that's it. And now they got to check their bags. You know what I'm saying? They got to go through that routine every day. But they smuggling. We talking about fifth, sixth, and eighth graders. Okay, unbelievable. And this the other part. Yeah, unbelievable. Yes,
unbelievable.
I wouldn't have dared when I was in grammar school. I wouldn't have dared.
I don't know. We selling joints.
You ain't heard nothing yet, David.
Yeah,
hold on. The story get even more interesting.
This the part right here. So he tell me just bust out. And he hold this like this ain't nothing. It's a 8th grader pregnant at the school. And I'm like, what? She what? He's like, yeah, she pregnant. I'm like, how that work? And he said the girl got pregnant at home. I said, you sure? He was like, yeah, that's what she said. So, you know, they called DCFS, and DCFS is on the case and everything, but they said that they ain't doing no arrest or nothing like that, which I'm still trying to figure out. But turns out she had sex with one of the other 8th graders in the school. Okay, he's supposed to be the daddy. So then, you know, they got cameras in the school. Okay, he look on the camera, see 2 kids sneaking in the bathroom. Okay, when he go in there, knock on the door, boom, boom, boom. You know, you hear that he heard them scuffling. Then he said he looked under the stall. The little girl bent over with her pants down over the toilet, and the guy pulling up his jogging pants. Okay, they in the bathroom having sex. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. And this not just them. They said it's other kids that's doing that too. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
I could bet. I mean, you know, I don't know if it's just a Chicago phenomenon, but man, with all the stuff on social media and
but why are you in the hallway? He said the teachers let the kids, he said, because ain't no classroom management, the teachers let the kids leave the classroom and go to the bathroom unattended. And they going in there having sex. I said, you got to be kidding. And these was what, 8th grades, did I say that?
Sixth grade with the kids in the bathroom.
Right, in the bathroom. Okay. Yeah, 6th graders in the bathroom having sex. Yes. And then the parents coming up there talking about my daughter wasn't doing that. The parents in denial.
No accountability. And that's the problem that we have with some of these some parents of this new generation. They want to accept no accountability, and they want to blame everybody else but they damn self for their children disrespecting their elders, not going to school, getting an education, being on drugs, having kids early. This is the same shit we say. Tupac was ahead of his time. When he talked about Brenda had a baby, he was talking about this generation right here. This is Brenda. This new generation of kids is the Brenda's got a baby. These little kids out here don't give a fuck about shit. They disrespectful. I get on my son ass every time he say something back to me. But guess what, motherfucker? I put clothes on your back, shoes on your feet. I take care of you. I will beat your goddamn ass. You ain't gonna disrespect nobody because I wasn't raised like that. I understand one thing: respect. Respect can get you in places in life where money can't get you. Respect can get you money. Respect can take you anywhere in life that money can't take you. But if you keep on being disrespectful, disobedient, one thing I believe in, when they say God say your days will be numbered, I believe in that. But now these kids talk so crazy to their parents, it's ridiculous. I see a kid in Walmart talking to the mama like the mama was a damn child. I'm looking at, I don't know what the fuck.
Now look, let me ask you this. David, if they selling Molly's in 6th grade, what they gonna be selling in high school?
Shit, milk, hair, milk.
Yeah, we gotta catch that little man and train the right way. He started in 6th grade.
Who starts with pills though, David? Pills? You skip marijuana. Y'all ain't even selling pot. Y'all got pills.
Pills.
Guess what they building, Dave? Guess what they started building?
That's a hell of a drug.
They started building prison. They started building prison. They started building more prison.
Yeah, they building prisons. Yeah.
You said
they already, if they got your father or your mother in prison right now, they already building a prison for the next 10 to 15 years for your child to be up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because they know that child is out there being raised. They take the child from the parent, then put them in a fucked up ass institution called foster care, where the foster parents don't give a damn about the children. The children end up on the goddamn street, and then the next road, the free housing they got waiting on them is the fucking jail.
That part.
It gotta change. It gotta change somewhere. I'm young. I'm in my early 30s, and I understand this shit.
But this is a problem, you guys. Like this whole opioid, all that, then these damn pills and shit. There's no way. When I was coming up, the starter drug was pot. You see what I'm saying?
There's
no way that these kids. But see, it's this music. This music is.
You got Future, Percocet, Molly Percocet.
There you go.
Percocet. Everybody knew prescription pill was a white folk drug.
Yeah.
Now I remember, like they say. I remember a time when you used to listen to the news and they say a motherfucker jumped off a bridge. Oh, we already knew that was a white motherfucker. I remember a time they say, oh, suspect go inside rob a bank. We already knew who did that shit. That was a white motherfucker. Now when you listen to the news, you gotta wait to see who the fuck did it. You ain't talking about these crimes.
That's right.
You can't just say who did shit no more.
I say all the time, right, that we all mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Like the norm is all that stuff is out the door. All that stuff is out the door. Yeah,
ain't no more normal.
No, man.
And let me say something to Ann Huck too. And you're right, because that's the part I missed too about the little 8th grade girl. The parents is absent. They told the 8th grader, the girl that was pregnant, don't come back to the school until you come back with your mama. That girl kept coming to the school, mama not seen, not heard of, not seen from. So they had to let her in. You know what I'm saying? Because if a little girl presented to school, you can't turn her away. So that's pitiful. You know, this girl is pregnant. We calling for you to come have a conversation with you about this activity, and you don't even come up to the school. But you know, he said DCFS is on the case. You know what I'm saying? And that's all
that's
they could
crazy
do.
Though. And that's the difference between the South. And this is one thing I can always speak on. I can speak on because I went to school majority of my life in the South. Then my 17 and up, I went in the North, like Minnesota.
Okay.
In the South, we had sex education. We had physical education. We never had a sex education class. We had physical education.
Mm-hmm.
We never talked about women, none of that. Man, when I got to Minnesota, man, tell me why they got a Planned Parenthood built in the goddamn school. They giving the girls birth control. Their parents don't even know they taking condoms, all type of shit. This is going on in the school. Yep. I'm sitting here like, where I'm from, man, this shit not even thought about.
Right.
Man, you had well in the South where I'm from, you got pregnant in high school, you most definitely probably having a miscarriage because your parent, your mama gonna beat the fuck out you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And if you do have that goddamn baby, you finna be living in your own house somewhere, paying your own bill, doing your own thing.
They ain't playing it down there.
A lot of this shit is so fucked up, and it's only gonna continue to get worse because the youngest generation, they not even looking back at the history. They picking the fucking phone up, going straight to what's coming next. They're not even looking back.
I'm scared for them because I'm trying to tell y'all, I've never in my life tried no pills, but I've seen people on these pills, and I'm scared for them because you just jumping right into the deep end of the ocean. Like your next step gonna have to be heroin or something because you always trying to beat the high. You see what I'm saying? So
it's a lot of people doing I think cocaine anyway.
Fact.
Oh
yeah, absolutely.
Cocaine. I don't know about heroin. I don't know if that's making no comeback, but I know
they ain't on that H-Town no more.
Nah. That's the
see, that was James Brown. I mean, Ray Charles. See, that was back during the. See, that's the drug they fed the black musicians back in the day.
Right.
All of them was strung out on heroin, shooting up and shit. You know, the comedians, they was all on cocaine powder, like the Richard Pryor and the Red Fox. They always had something to keep us broke. If you like drugs, the industry fed you drugs. If you like women, they fed you women. Whatever it was that they feel like, and this is with R. Kelly, they figured out what he liked, and guess what they did? They fed him to the point that he realized that, look, these motherfuckers, you know, like my uncle, this is an old saying that my uncle used to tell me. My uncle used to cut grass. So he say sometimes he'll go around cut grass, he'll make deals with some of the people. You know, some women will offer him a little cut. You know what I'm saying? He'll cut their yard, get him a little bit every now and then.
Right.
But one day, you know what I'm saying, he went to cut the woman yard. She ain't had no money. And she offered him a little bit of that cut. He told her, look, that deal ain't gonna work. I got that at the last stop. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to pay this time. You gonna have to pay this time. My uncle had me cry. But see, this is what Kel told him. Y'all done fed Kel these women so long, he didn't realize the women is not getting him the money. Look, y'all, I don't want that deal no more. I want my money this time. They said, we finna lock this nigga up.
Yeah, that's what they do. Like for instance, like, you know, you think about how they say in the past they gave the Indians whiskey or something, right?
Yeah.
Was it firewater or something like that? Firewater and rifles or something. And that's how they conquer them. So that's how they do, man. They give you what you want, and they trap you with it. You know what I'm saying? So and that's how they do.
That's how they got us into the sharecropper. What the fucking Europeans did? They gave us the seeds. They had us work in the field. They expected us to produce a certain amount of crop. And when our farmers, as black farmers, didn't produce a certain amount of crops, the Europeans, we went into the negative with them. When we went into the negative, they took the fucking land.
Right.
This is what they've been doing. This is the trick they've been running on us since before fucking time. They feed us what they think we like, and once we stop liking it and say, look, we don't want that deal, guess what? We gotta get rid of it. They know they can't take R.Kelly out. Yeah. If they take him out, it's gonna be a problem. Canada in the house. What's up, Canada? Views from the 6. Man, we got Chicago in the house tonight, man.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm about to have to get out of here, but I want you guys to think about what I said. You know, I'm talking about one school in Chicago. And David, did you hear what he said? He ain't heard nothing about it. Because you're not going to hear about it. That's the underbelly of Chicago. Okay?
Man, I ain't heard nothing about that.
Yeah, it's pitiful. That's one school.
Story. That's a sad, amazing story right there.
It is. Yeah. It's very sad. Wow. You know, it's very sad. And these young girls just giving it up. And they so young, no guidance. Like, you know, we don't know why they doing it. You know, did their parents do it? Is it the music? Did they, you know, they see the thoughts on TV? Like, it's a whole bunch of reasons why.
Right, it's a combination. It's a combination.
It's a brochure of things that's causing it. And the most important thing is the absence. You got mothers out here now, man. You got grandmothers that's in their early 30s. They grandparents.
Yes.
You got parents out here they not trying to be parents, man. They got kids, you know, they waited too late to want to live their life, you know. They've been in these fucked up relationships most of their life, and they finally get free from their relationship, and they say fuck everything that was attached to it. And they go out and start living and forget these kids at home eating fucking noodles, fending for themselves, trying to figure it out. Eventually they gonna leave that house. Once they get introduced to the streets, once your child get a taste of the streets and what that shit is about, it's over with.
Yeah.
That's why you have to protect them from the streets. Because once they get a taste of it, you finna deal with rebellions. You finna deal with a lot of the shit that come with that, because we gotta understand as parents, we knew how it felt when we got our first taste of the street. How we wanted to be out there when we had homeboys that can hang out. And we like, damn, we gotta go in for the street light come on. But our homeboy, this motherfucker out all night. We want to try that shit. We took them ass whoopings. We took the ass whooping. Guess what? I used to say the same shit. Oh, I'm gonna get a whooping. So guess what? I was willing to sacrifice that ass whooping just to stay out past the street light. But guess what? What if something would have happened to me?
Yeah. Right.
God spared me enough for me to realize a lot of the shit that I did when I was a child. Now I can think back and like, damn, what if I would have got stabbed or something? What if I would have got shot? And then I would have had to think about, my mama told me to be in before the street light came on. If I would have been at home, I wouldn't. My dad, perfect example. I had a little brother when I moved to Minnesota. My little brother got shot. But my dad used to always tell us, y'all need to be in this house by 9, 10 o'clock. My little brother, it's 12 o'clock in the morning. My dad getting a phone call, hopping about the bed. My little brother got shot. My dad tell him, you wouldn't have got shot if you would have been at home. My little brother gonna tell my dad, well, you a lame. That's why you was at home. I'm looking like, what the fuck? For real? I'm saying, literally. He said that to my dad. I'm like, damn. And you done got shot. But you know what my dad did, boy? My dad punched his ass. He went about 2 city blocks up the road when he stopped rolling. My dad do one thing. My dad do one thing. If he let my brother disrespect him in front of us, another one of my brothers was gonna try him. So he had to. And this is what these parents are not looking at. These parents are allowing, if you allow your 17-year-old to disrespect you in front of your 12-year-old, trust me, when your 12-year-old get 15, 16, they gonna try your ass too.
They shall.
And it's just gonna continue to happen.
Man, I had to check my kids. That was one of the things. That was my main thing, man. Respect your elders and like do good in school. Like if you did those things, me and you was cool. Like if an elder came and told me, or a teacher came and told me that you did something disrespectful to her or anything like that, you know, we had a problem. And sitting on people's laps. Like you couldn't, I expressed you can't sit on nobody's lap. I don't want you around nobody like that. If you got a problem with an adult, you make sure you come tell me, let me handle the situation with the adult. And make sure that,
are you listening to what he's saying, y'all? That's that old school.
That's the old school
community upbringing of the community.
Man,
we don't have that no more.
I tell I got one daughter. I tell my daughter not allowed to wear skirts. My daughter not allowed to wear a dress. She can wear a dress, but she can't wear a skirt. My daughter cannot wear leggings. That shit that, bro, you know, nobody need to see her shake. None of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tell my daughter all the time, she like to jump on me. Look, babe, you can sit on the side of my leg, but you don't need to straddle me to hug me.
Right.
This is something I'm teaching you. And they know that I don't play that shit. I don't play it.
Yeah.
I don't play it. Because I'm going to teach you right. And like I tell my daughter all the time, I'm going to teach my daughter the game. I teach my daughter how to think like a man.
Yeah.
That's right.
She a woman. She gonna always be a woman. But I'm going to teach you how to think like a man.
She gonna be like,
This is what's
"Well,
gonna
young
help you when you
Skylight."
get out here. Yeah, she gonna be like Skylight. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be checking niggas and everything. You know
We
what
gonna
I tell her?
look. She gonna see the game coming before it even gets there.
I tell my daughter all the time, I say, if you don't do nothing else, if you don't remember nothing else in life that your daddy tell you, bring your own goddamn plate to the table. So
Hello.
whenever you invite somebody, they understand you don't need them to eat. You can feed yourself. They there because you want them to be there, not because you need them to be there. And I tell her this shit all the time. My daughter's 7 years old, and I'm gonna always instill that mindset in her. Always bring your own plate to the table. Don't allow a motherfucker to feed you. You can feed yourself. So if you dealing with somebody, it's because you want to, not because you need it. And my daughter, I tell her, you gonna repeat that shit to me every time I ask you. I want to hear you say that.
Yeah, and that's important.
That's what it's gonna take.
That's important that you make her say that. I'm not make her say that, but you encourage her to say that so she can hear that.
Well, y'all,
we gotta say it, man.
I'm about to have to get out of here, Big Vat. If y'all still on here later, I'm gonna come back. But if Dana J still in the chat, you might want to have him come talk about the money factor with Kells in regards to how they started attacking him when he started trying to get his money.
Right.
His royalties, yeah. That'll be a good conversation to have. But if y'all still on here, I'll come back on here later. But anybody who don't wear their feelings on their sleeve, y'all can come subscribe to my channel, Skylife, SKYYELYFE, and I'll see you, Big Vat, later on. Thank you for having me on the channel.
Drop your channel in the Facebook thing, cause on the Facebook side, on the YouTube side, drop your channel, drop your link on the YouTube side or Willie or somebody. Make sure y'all going to catch up with Skylight. Y'all go join Skylight, man. Y'all go get up with David, man. David, hey, David gonna get y'all that Chicago, man. He gonna be on Kim Fox and Tina Chin, them ass or whatever.
Man. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, Skylight. She gone.
Yeah, she gone.
Yeah, man. I feel like I'm trying to find my lane conversation or whatever. And so far, it's just been Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just got to just start speaking and just engaging in conversation, getting the conversation started. I'm sure it's other people that's talking. I just haven't connected with them yet. Like I said, I'm new to it. It's just a matter of time before we start connecting, man, and then really bringing Chicago where it's supposed to be. I believe that Chicago is the heart of the United States. You know, the way we be here, man, it really makes a difference in the rest of the country.
And a lot of these people in here, David, like Facing Beyond, Miss Ann, Style, Charlotte, Niecy, a lot of these people you see on this platform, a lot of these people are educated, these are good thinking women. These are people on this side over here, man. We like balance, man. We not gonna sit here and be like we so pro this and we so anti this. No, we like balance on a balance scale. We like truth. We try to support each other because, like you said, it's gonna take us to make the difference to these people. I've been saying, anybody that follow me can attest to me saying that. I've always said it's gonna take the numbers. United we stand, divided we fall. Unity is the only way that these people are gonna look at us when we start to move like a unit. When they see the worst thing that ever could happen to mankind is our people coming together. And this is what they have always feared. And we talk about from the Hewitt P. Newtons to the Malcolms, to the Elijah Muhammad's, to the Martin Luther Kings, to the Fred Hamptons, everybody from your people up in Chicago, Jeff Ford, Larry Hoover, the Lords, Big Toogie out in California. They never wanted to see our people organized because they knew if we came together, and what would happen. And see, I got deep into that Fred Hampton situation, and come to find out the federal government feared that the Panthers and the Black Pea Stone was finna migrate, and they did not want that to happen because they knew how that would look for Chicago. The government, the police, nobody they would have no use for them. If them two entities would have came, if you can imagine a world where, because I researched Jeff Ford, I understood what he was about. He was about education. He was about, you couldn't be a dummy and be a Pea Stone Ranger.
No,
you had to get an education. You had to do certain shit you had just had to do. With the other guy, Fred Hampton, I can only imagine what Chicago would look like today if those two powers were to come together.
Yeah, and
but
so
the government we serve, they don't want that. That's the same shit. Like if you get deeper into the Martin and Malcolm, see, Martin was about to change that nonviolent approach because he had realized that no matter how violent he tried not to be, that he was gonna have to change his approach because they did not respect Martin. They didn't fear Martin. Malcolm, I'm gonna be force with force. However you come, how I'm coming.
Well, the thing is, we playing chess now. Now, some movements gonna have to be nonviolent. You know what I'm saying?
Team belief,
because they paint a picture of us as violent. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about them in violence is they is utterly wicked with their violence. You know what I'm saying? So we not gonna necessarily win no fight like that. Now, at the same time, it's gonna be time to fight. Right, you know what I'm saying? So it's to me, I got a Malcolm and Martin approach. I incorporate both of them in my thinking. There's times we're gonna have to move as a block peacefully because we represent the whole what's name. But those who will reach out and hurt us, we get Malcolm on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? So it's a matter of the whole thing and working to serve each part. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, everybody can't be a gorilla. Everybody can't be a brain surgeon. Right. Everybody can't be, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got to play their respective parts in order for the whole body to do what it's supposed to do. And I really feel like, we maturing to that point where, like I say, once the conversation start happening, the right people begin to speak and begin to think together, then it's just a time that it can't be stopped. Right now, where we at right now, it's a matter of survival, damn near, at this point. So it's got to begin to come together. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm excited about it, seeing it.
But see, the thing is, man, our people get so. We so caught up in what we be so caught up in what she doing or what he doing, or who this. We get so caught up in each other to the point to where we miss the real people who's oppressing us. The real oppressor is not your brother. The real oppressor is not your sister. The oppressor is the person who's creating the narrative to keep y'all divided.
Exactly.
See, one thing about our people, if they always knew, see what happened with every one of our leaders was took down by one of our own people.
Right.
They were set up. It was set up by one of our own people because they always knew one thing. We could dangle some money in their face, and guess what they gonna do?
They'll go for it.
They gonna go for it. If I can commit a crime and save my ass by telling on you, that's a deal.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's a part of what's going on right now.
That's it.
Yeah.
A bunch of people trying to save their ass, and then they feed one man to the wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm putting your channel in my chat. So people they gonna come over there and check y'all, subscribe to you.
Who you talking about me?
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Okay, yeah,
yes sir.
Cool. It kind of blew up. Cause I had like, man, Joe, I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but I had like 6, 7 subscribers. I was just making videos, dog. I promise you, I wasn't even. I was just having thoughts and be like, man, I need to record that because maybe I can just get the thought out and then elaborate on it a little bit later on or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just ended up being something. So yeah,
man. We all
man.
started from somewhere. I started the same way. But when I came on your channel and I looked at your videos, I heard you was talking about, I say, man, I want to know if this brother from Chicago. And when you said you was from Chicago, I say, this is what we need. We need more people. We got a lot of people around the world who speculate how Chicago feel, who's thinking how Chicago feel, who want to know what Chicago feel like when it comes to R.KELLY. So what other than have somebody who's from that land? Then I bring you on here, then you get you from one side of the land, then we bring the other side of the land with Skylight on here and kind of just get like a general idea of what do people think of R.KELLY? We don't care about the suburb. How do the hood perceive R.KELLY? You kind of spoke to that like we know some people the people who believe in him, they're not really speaking on it. And all the people who are really talking are the people that think he's guilty. Exactly. Those are the only people you hear talking about are the people who think he's guilty. That's it. People who think he's innocent, they're not talking because they don't feel they have a voice or a people. They're afraid of public perception and scrutiny from people, other public opinion. But we need to get out and let these people know, look, man, we here. It's a team of people out here that support R.KELLY. It's a team of people out here.
Man. It is because I just think about the barbershop. Now, it's been an ongoing thing since R.KELLY first got locked up. Even with the Bill Cosby thing, I would always go in there. So in the barbershop, interestingly, it's a lot of people that side with R.KELLY, especially once we get into the conversation. And about how it all come back down to the government. You just can't trust them. You know what I'm saying? So most people in this is ongoing. Different people in the barbershop, different times. Most people, for the most part, was with him. It was always that element that was in there that was like, hell no, he did it. And they would just discuss it. But you could tell they didn't have no real information except for like what everybody else got. You know what I'm saying? It was more so of they was just mind made up from what they heard, and that was just it.
And that's what we got. That's what we trying to change, man. I was glad I could get you on here today, man.
Yeah, man.
People, make sure y'all go check David out. Like I tell you, man, this is an open invitation. Anytime I'm on here, whenever you got some new news or anything like that, let me know, man. Cause feel free to come and drop some. Me and you will contact in the background in the private. I put my number in the private thing on the background, like when you come into the stream. And I shoot you my number, man. And like I say, man, we can run it. I plan on coming up that way for the Chicago shit that's gonna take place or whatever. That's supposed to take place. I plan on coming up that way.
Yeah, man. Come on up here.
For sure. I'm coming. Most definitely I'm coming.
Okay.
So we'll link up. And we're talking, like I say, man, we can run it. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm like a son to you. But, hey, we cool. We can talk, man. I might be young, but goddamn, I've been around. I've seen like I've been around forever, though. I don't know what God did to me.
Listen, man. Listen. it ain't even about age all the time, man. It's about what you got up here and what you got in here. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that get my attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I'm glad I can get your attention enough to come and say we can have an intelligent conversation over here.
Yes,
but that's what I try to have over here, man. And
yes, sir.
Just speak real life situation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. All right, brother. Thank you very much, man, for inviting me in here, man.
Man, my people appreciate you coming. My people, this is what they like to hear. They like to hear from people from Chicago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So we appreciate you coming on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, brother. All right.
Salute.
So, salute.
I'm gonna put that number in. I'm gonna go in the background and put it in here. Let me see. So you can have before you get off the thing.
Okay.
It's in the private. So, man, salute, bro. Next time.
Salute. All right. Later.
Oh yeah, man. That was unexpected today, y'all. That was unexpected right there today. Chicago came through. Chicago spoke. Gotta say, it's a lot of people that's rocking with Chicago, but they just not talking it publicly like that. But he said it's a lot of people that's also, when he went down during the trial, they talked about, he guilty. Everybody, he said it was almost unanimous that people were saying he did it, he was guilty, this, that, and the third. So, Chicago kind of like mixed emotions right now, but it's really gonna take us to change the whole narrative of, to put it in people's head what's really going on with this case. You know what I'm saying? I love my people, man. I'm gonna let Kel say it.
Ride with Rolodex, these words I just don't know. I know stress, trauma, niggas upset my mama. Arrested, put in a lot, I'm trying to put this in my armor, but I'm a survivor. Plus I'm liver than most. Out on bail, 50,000, ride with toes. I ain't trying to collide with folk, but I don't want to taking you with Joe. I guess you niggas is good morning. You can't touch me. You try to charge me, but I'm not guilty. I got all of my mind. Tell me what y'all want from me. I'm not guilty.
I'm not guilty.
You're coming at me now. I'm cool. I'm not the snitch. I don't go to the cops to get rich. I go to the block and pitch. I go with the club.
Kel say I'm not guilty. You can try to charge me, but I'm not guilty. What y'all got to say about that, man? They got us messed up, man. They got us messed up. But y'all know what? It's Friday night.
City Friday night, going down. Call your girl, yeah, and tell her rain. City Friday night, it's Friday night, it's going down. Call your girl and tell her rain. There'll be music, drinks and roll in the winds. It's a party, you're invited now. Friday night's going down.
Big wild opinion, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, hit the like button. subscribe, share the live. Tonight, and I just got paid. Hey, all this money I made.
Gotta buy me a fresh shop. Go to the barber shop and clean my face. Call up a new girlfriend. You homeboys from around my way. Break up that Johnny Taylor. Just riding the Michelle. Then I gotta grab me a bottle. Then I gotta smoke one to the face. It's a party going on. All the pretty ladies from around the way. Can't wait till I get there. Make sure you don't be late. Friday nights, going down. Call your girl, and tell her rain.
There'll be music, drinks, and roll in the wind. It's a party, you're invited, come on in. What big boy ain't at 1,000 subscribers, man? What big boy ain't at 1,000 subscribers, man? This is what we do over here.
Can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down. One woman just to lift me up. Oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give up. So if you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave. Yeah. There's one thing that I found out. Can't have one woman, gotta have three. One woman just to hold me down. One woman just to
Lift me up.
oh yeah. And I gotta at least have one woman on the side that really don't give up. If you wanna go, baby,
Go ahead and walk out the door.
but one thing that you gotta remember.
One monkey don't stop no show.
If you wanna go, baby, go ahead and walk out the door. But one thing that you gotta remember is one monkey don't stop no show.
This train gon' keep on rolling.
Oh yeah,
This thing called life gon' keep on going.
oh yeah. This train gon' keep on rolling. Oh yeah, this thing called life gon' keep on going. Oh yeah. Baby, you believe, yeah. But I'll never be alone. Soon as you walk right out the door, I call Kim up on the phone.
Me and Kim, we don't fuss or fight.
With
You
Kim, like,
ain't never wrong. Hey.
I might just go call Keisha, go get my body on.
See, I know if we ever come home, great, I know some good to eat. Yeah, hey.
I can pick
Phone and call TT. She'll
me
make
something nice and sweet.
if you want to leave.
You know, sometimes you can have a real close friend, right?
Y'all hear it?
And she can mean more to you than you can never imagine. Listen, I got a real crazy story about my little girl and I. I'ma be real honest. I'm not gonna even try to lie.
Hey.
We were real good friends. Living in Georgia. Friendship so down to earth, y'all.
Hey.
I can call her about some women advice. Then one day she invited me over, and I never thought nothing about it. She said, I got something to tell you, Z, and I'm so tired of trying to hide it. Things started out
Nice and easy. Having a good old time. Never in a million years thought about you.
that life. She said we've been friends for more than 10 years. I
Wanna know, I gotta know.
how does things feel? She said
Don't need me, baby.
oh,
Too far. Turn around.
She don't know
about me, baby.
She couldn't help herself.
Hey, to turn around. When you knee deep in that shit.
No, we didn't mean for this to go this far. No, we didn't mean for this to happen. I don't want to ruin this friendship, girl.
Hold on. Hey, man, don't play with me.
You know my big homie Wendell Peters.
Don't play with me.
So I went to go check it out. And I knew it was going to be a special night because as soon as I walked in the building, I seen the baddest chick I ever seen in my life. She had to be about 45. Hell, it had to be a birthday because she had that money for everything to church.
They ain't playing with me.
Ain't gonna lie, I was so nervous. You know your boy Hollywood had. When I built up my confidence, being a young man myself, I went up to her and she told me this. She said,
I'm officially grown sexy.
and I can see that
Cause I'm officially 45.
yeah. And
it's so good.
every now and then,
Put that spice in my life.
I thought she was down. So I
Give you all this loving. It's one thing I got to know. Is you 25 and up? If you ain't 25 and up, this ain't the place for you to be. Is you 25 and up? Baby, and do you do grown folk stuff? I gotta know too.
Then the DJ started playing. And then she started dancing. She started slow rolling in the seat just.
Hey,
I didn't see that wrong.
shout out Kale.
And she looked it so good. I had to ask her, could we get this dance? Come on, dance. She said,
Hold on. Don't play with me. You better find somebody else to play with.
I'm gonna tell y'all once again, you know, this real talk, real music. And I know a lot of these ladies out there, you know, you ladies are wondering why you're not having the success that you deserve. And I know some of you don't want to hear it, but the truth is, it's your man. You gotta gain him weight, boy. It's only so much a woman can take. She's losing her hair, yeah. All because you're still there. You keep putting her down. Every time his friends come around, she's drinking and thinking. She's shouting again, constantly singing, getting in her way. Whatever it is,
It don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost.
getting in her way. Whatever it is, it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. Getting in her way.
Alright.
Whatever it
I wanna know
is,
what y'all know about this.
it don't matter. I'll pay the shipping cost. Well, I couldn't resist the urge to tell you the end of my story. For all of those who wanted to know, was there life after the pain?
Hey,
After the pain, you come and love deep. And I welcome you. You're a glad sight to see.
hey,
After the rain, and
I know y'all too young. Y'all too young to know about this.
still can't explain how I can still love you like I do. But I
Hey,
still love you after the pain. Oh, you still do me after the pain. After the pain, we sit and we talk about.
hey, y'all too young.
And I fight with all my might to hold back the
Tears from falling. This is hey, go ahead, man.
after the rain. I can't believe you got the nerve to still call me babe.
Hey,
And I try to tell you no, it ain't so. But I guess love just ain't in me.
tell him, baby.
'Cause boy, I still love you like I do.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
Yeah, I know you laughing. Those of you who heard pain. Yeah, you're right. I sure did. I said I'd never take him back again. Well, it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind, isn't it? But we do it all the time. Don't let
Hold on.
it's just that
Oh my God. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday, everybody. I ain't gonna hold y'all long, but I'm gonna get y'all started.
you must understand the touch of your hand makes my folks react. That it's only the thrill for me, girl, opposites attract. It's physical, only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion?
She say love a second-hand emotion.
Love got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? They see you and I'm acting confused when you're close to me. If I tend to look,
Make sure y'all hit that like button.
it's someplace
Shut it live, boo boo. Shut it live.
waiting for you.
Hold on.
There's a phrase that says,
Hey.
but whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do? It's got to do with it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? I've been taking all the new direction, but I have to say, Not my own protection. It scares me to feel this way. What's love got to do? It's got to do it. I'm so confused. What must I do, babe? You mean? Tell me something. Tell me good that you live. You're so unpredictable. Why must you treat me this way? I want you to love me.
Whatever happened, where did I look on?
Why don't you even care? Don't go away. Tender kisses. Go tomorrow, go today. Tender kisses. Bye, baby, bye, baby. Don't leave me here alone. I want someone I can call my own. I may be young, but I'm ready to fall in love. I'm so confused. You're so unpredictable. Trust in me as I trust in you. Put our hearts together, there's nothing you can't do. Where did our love go? Why don't you be back
I'm gonna jump around and I'm gonna get up out of here.
Contemplating, but I'm giving me an easy way out. I couldn't face the truth with you because I didn't want to feel like cloud. I always have been good to you, girl. I promise you that nothing has changed. Momentary insanity must be the reason why I did you that, baby. So now I'm telling everybody that I know was abused. To take a chance of ever losing, and I can't take the losing. So I'll never keep your secrets, and I'll never tell them.
Vi y'all playing with. This Big Vi y'all playing with. Hey.
Now that you are here with me, baby, let's do it right. Lady, you know just what I need. I want to hold you all the time. Baby, just touch me anywhere. Cutie, you turn it on. Ooh, baby, I like to run my fingers through your hair. So come on, stay with me all night. I wanna rock with you, baby, all night long. I wanna roll with you, lady. Feeling so
Skylight. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. All night long. Rock and roll and roll and rock. Take it sweet love, but you never stop. Hold on, y'all.
Just give me all your love. Girl, I'll do all the loving. That's all I ask of you. I'll kiss you in your shade. Yes, love even there. That's all I ask of you. Kissing you is not enough for me. You know I'm a big boy, and big boys have desires. Making love is what I wanna do.
Y'all ain't messing with Big Vi.
To make it come together.
It's my opinion tonight, baby.
I wanna kiss you right
Dana J. Dana J.
anywhere, especially there and there. I'm not trying to
Put you on the line. Hey,
tell you
it's exactly on my mind, girl.
my big heart leads me right to you. Every time the phone rings, I ring.
Thank God that it's you. Okay.
Every time
Hold on.
I
Close my eyes.
a vision of your face always pops in.
Okay, but guess what though? Ah! Big Vi, don't do that.
Tomorrow will come and
Girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary.
the first thing I'll do is run straight to you. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary.
Hey!
And I only make plans.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, man.
It's our anniversary.
Make sure y'all sharing the live. We gotta get Big Vi to 1K subscribers, man. But hit the like, share the like, hit that subscribe. We gotta get Big Body 1K subscribers, man. But hold on. This is our anniversary, so guess what we need to do? Y'all want us to mute this motherfucker right here? Fuck this job tonight. They can have it.
Hey, it's the DJ.
Why won't you slow this party down? Slow this motherfucker down.
The ladies in here are blind.
Hey, Miss Toy.
And there's
One who caught my eye. One who's caught my eye.
to me.
Come on here. Come on here.
And whisper sweet things.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Just tonight, full of fire, baby.
And you're the only one my heart desires, baby. You're the only one
Hold on, Kill. Hold on, Kill.
I don't just know this party down.
What is that?
Now, baby,
What is that? Oh. Hey.
Music play. 'Cause I wanna get it.
Hold on, Kels. Hold on. Well, take your time tonight, Kels. Take your time tonight. Hold on. Kale, man, what's going on, man? What going on, Kale? We need Kale to take your time tonight. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hold on, y'all. Got my phone upside down. Hold on, y'all. Let's go. Oh, they took my song off here. Come on, y'all. Hold on. Inviting. Let's go right here. You gonna get Kels on here. Free Kale. I can sing back. Talk to him, Kale.
Sometimes I go fast, sometimes I just stop.
Hey.
Sometimes I take it slow.
Hey.
When I let the sex stop. But most of the time I go quick when I'm hitting that shit. And she like it.
But Kale,
She said she didn't want to go.
She don't want to go too fast.
She said she want me to take my
Take your time, Big Bye.
Do you like that? And she said,
Oh, yeah.
She
She say, hell yeah. Big Bye, baby. Take your time, baby.
She gave me the green, so I had to go. Start spending my money when I went low. And every time I saw her real fast, she looked at me and said,
Hey. All right. right. Step in the name of love. A whiskey. It's unlimited, man. It's unlimited. I work hard all week, and it's time for me to take a break.
And it's time to take a break.
Hey,
Play me some love and see
some R.KELLY. Hey,
call me later.
because I won't be out. I'm going out tonight because I feel like getting it on. Dana J.
I came said I got my money and I got my whiskey. Oh yeah,
Real tipsy.
I'm not gonna sit around all night long. I'm gonna dance until the morning comes. I'm gonna let all of my troubles go.
Hey, guess what?
3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm ready for more. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all. Said I got my money, and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah.
Nah.
I came out. Yes, I did.
Yeah. Hey, that's all. But guess what? See, if y'all young, this right here might be a little bit too old for you. Y'all gotta be. Hey, they better stop playing with me, man.
Why don't you let yourself go?
Hey,
Go
yeah, the TK soul. Hey,
You said that you got your
Dana J.
When it's all over, you don't
Wanna be in sorrow.
Girl, waiting such a long, long time. You're afraid to trust me. You gotta make up your mind. You wanna try me. Tonight, I'll be a gentleman, baby. You want me to just hold you tight. Try me. Tonight, it's alright. Yeah.
Hold on. If y'all got somebody out there y'all want to send a kiss to, right now would be the time to send them that kiss.
Sometimes you feel
You just can't do it.
get the best of me. Just to help you get through it, I'm sending you a kiss. Put it where you wanna be.
Wherever you want it.
I hope it makes your day a little brighter, and your load
A little bit lighter. Hey.
anytime you need it, babe. On me you can depend, and you'll always have a friend. Girl, sit down and let me rub your back, baby. Ease the tension and the pressure building up inside of you.
There won't be no strain.
Cause it gives me so much pleasure. Baby, trying to please you. I'm sending you a kiss. Put it where you want it, babe. I hope it makes your day a little brighter, and your load a little bit lighter. I'll be giving you this anytime you need it, babe. Cause on me you can
You got what?
and you'll always have a friend. Oh.
If you sending him a kiss, if you sending him a kiss, and he ain't talking about, if you sending him a kiss, and he ain't talking about, if you send him a kiss, and he ain't text you back and say,
I wanna do the thing that you love.
never did before, girl. Hey,
Baby,
you're getting me, girl.
I just wanna be, I'm not ashamed.
I wanna be your cool girl.
Let me lick you up, let me lick you down. Turn around, baby, let me lick you all around. Oh, let me lick you, girl, like you love a shoe. Oh, baby, oh, I wanna lick you, girl. I wanna make you feel good, like you love a shoe. I wanna lick you till you come. I'm not lying, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. You can believe that, girl. I just wanna be 8 days a week. You can believe that, girl. You see, I'm Jody, baby. Jody ain't got no punch. Jody ain't got no pride, girl. But there's one thing I can say about Jody, though. Jody knows how to make a woman feel good. Ain't that right, lady? Ain't that right? Jody will lick you up. He'll lick you down. Turn around, baby. Let him lick you all around. Oh, let him lick you, girl, like your lover should. Oh, baby. Oh, honey. I wanna make you come. You know what? I wanna make you feel good.
All right, y'all, we finna be getting up out of here, y'all. All right, man. Thank y'all for coming. Until next time, peace out.